When most people think of Rome, they imagine legions marching across Europe, emperors wrapped in purple robes, and monumental structures like the Colosseum or the aqueducts. But Rome's greatest achievement was not in brick, marble, or conquest. It was in ideas. The empire may have fallen, but its vision of law and government became the foundation for the modern world. Rome's story of government begins with the Republic. Founded in 509 BCE after the fall of its monarchy, determined to prevent tyranny, Romans created a system of checks and balances. Power was divided among magistrates, the Senate, and assemblies of citizens. Offices were held for limited terms, and no one individual could dominate the state without challenge. These ideas limiting power, ensuring accountability, and balancing branches of authority resonate in today's democracies. The Senate provided stability, functioning as a council of Rome's elite, while the assemblies represented the will of the citizen body. Elections were central to Roman life, though only free men could vote. Still, the principle of popular participation influenced later systems where legitimacy comes from the people. Even the vocabulary of politics words like senator, republic, and candidate originates in Rome. Equally transformative was Roman law. The 12 Tables, created in the mid-5th century BCE, were the first written laws displayed for the public. Their existence established the crucial principle that laws must be known, consistent, and not hidden in the minds of rulers. Over centuries, Roman law expanded to regulate contracts, trade, property, crime, and family. It developed ideas still central today, that all citizens are equal under the law, that defendants are innocent until proven guilty, and that everyone has the right to defend themselves before a judge. Roman jurists built a tradition of legal commentary, using precedent to guide decisions. This practice, still at the core of common law, made Roman legal thinking adaptable and practical. The universality of Roman law became even clearer into 12 CE, when Emperor Caracalla extended citizenship to nearly every free person in the empire. From Britain to Egypt, the same legal principles applied. This foreshadowed modern ideas of universal rights and citizenship, where law binds everyone equally. After the empire's fall, Rome's legal heritage might have disappeared. Instead, it was preserved and systematized in the 6th century CE by Emperor Justinian. His Corpus Juris Civilis, or body of civil law, organized centuries of statutes, rulings, and commentary into a single code. This monumental work became the backbone of European law for over 1,000 years. To this day, civil law systems in countries such as France, Germany, Spain, and Italy trace their roots to Justinian's compilation. Through colonization and influence, Roman legal ideas spread far beyond Europe, shaping laws in Latin America, Africa, and Asia. Rome also influenced the way modern states think about citizenship. To be Roman was not only to enjoy rights, but to accept responsibilities, such as military service and taxation. This dual role of rights and duties remains at the heart of modern citizenship. Even today, being part of a political community means protection under the law, but also obligations to uphold it. Rome's influence reached beyond principles into symbols and architecture. Government buildings across the world capitals, courthouses, and parliaments are built with Roman arches, domes, and columns, designed to project stability and authority. The fasces, a bundle of rods carried by Roman officials to symbolize strength through unity, still appears as a political emblem, including in the US Congress. Such imagery ties modern governments to the authority and traditions of Rome. Rome also left a warning. The Republic, despite its checks and balances, collapsed into dictatorship. The rise of Julius Caesar and Augustus showed how fragile liberty could be when power concentrated in a single leader. Centuries later, the framers of constitutions studied Rome's failures as well as its successes. They admired its system of shared power, but worked to design stronger safeguards against tyranny. The lesson of Rome remains relevant. Even the most sophisticated republic can fall if vigilance is lost. Ultimately, Rome's influence on government and law is not just historical, it is alive in our institutions. Today, the rule of law, the rights of citizens, the election of officials, and the balance of power all carry the imprint of Rome. When we walk into a courthouse, cast a vote, or read a constitution, we are participating in traditions Rome helped shape. Rome's empire has been gone for more than 1,500 years, but its ideas endure. The Colosseum crumbles, but the concept of justice remains. The legions are long gone, but the principle that law governs ruler and ruled alike survives. Rome's greatest conquest was not land, but the future securing a place in every modern government that seeks justice, order, and freedom under the law.